Hey guys, I am MG, and today I'll be looking at The Bad Guys, which is a 2022 American animated heist comedy film that is based on the children's book with the same name, that is about a team of criminals pretending to be good, while the leader actually wants to be good. It was also directed by Pierre Perifel and written by Ethan Cohen. However, instead of robbing banks, why don't we start reviewing right now? I don't have a lot of things to say about this movie, since it doesn't have that many topics to talk about, but I will say that I actually had a pretty decent time watching this whole movie. It's not anything substantial, like it does have some aspects that are pretty weak, like the story and characters. The story was not very interesting, with it being a bit lame for a heist movie, and not exactly a plot worth telling in this sort of genre. But the characters are pretty boring. Despite solid vocal performances, who all fit their roles really nicely, none of them particularly stood out to me. All of the 5 main guys were quite underwritten, and not all that distinct from each other, outside of playing different roles when stealing things. And their dynamic was not anything special, with their breakup being very cliché, which wasn't exactly emotionally moving, and not only here, but like the whole film, which kind of failed to become emotional when it was trying to be. The villain was not bad. He had some menacing scenes, but he could have been a lot scarier or funnier, since that's what they tried to do with him, but they don't succeed perfectly. The fox was a bit bland as well. It's cool how she fought a bunch of people in a prison, but other than that, her character was very underutilized. The police lady disappointed me, since she seemed like the perfect comic relief, with her cartoony character design and silly attitude, but instead, she's not exactly funny, since they don't put a lot of energy in her scenes, which is very baffling, since it seems so easy to make her enjoyable, but oh well. And the movie's humor was also pretty stale. Barely any of it was funny. The fart and butt jokes were very childish, and the only moments that I found funny was when the shark pretended he was pregnant, or how the bad guys viciously tried to get the cat from a tree. But yeah, the comedy pretty much blows here. With that said, there are still a bunch of good aspects. Like, obviously the animation. I don't think I need to get into why, but yeah, it's quite creative, with a very unique art style that looks absolutely gorgeous, and supports the action really nicely. Speaking of which, the action was pretty exceptional here. All of the heists were very fun and greatly satisfied me, but the car chases and fight scenes were even better, due to how alive they felt, with tons of real energy that was awesome. The soundtrack is also listed with bangers that are really catchy and support the crazy tone of a film, that it would not be the same without these banger songs playing in the action. The music itself was still really energetic, that fits right in line with the heist genre, and to be honest, my favorite moment in the film was with the musical number, Good Tonight. It was a ton of fun, so goddamn catchy and memorable, and I was having a wonderful time listening to the song. The pacing was also handled very well, with all of the scenes that are deliberately fast, but yet they still feel very natural, and it doesn't feel like there's anything rushed here whatsoever. So overall, I enjoyed this film for what it was trying to do. And while not all of its aspects were particularly done well, it's still a really solid and fun time that I would recommend to everyone, since it is worth watching at least once. 6.8 out of 10. Goodbye everyone, and thank you for watching. Bye!